So it's been about 5 to 6 years since I've had a fish tank. I think it's time to have some more. So I decided to pick these two up, and recently when we were out in California, I decided to get myself this 20-gallon innovative marine rimless tank. And this is the first one that we're going to be setting up. And with this tank, we're going to go with more of a uigumi style inspired tank. I think it's missing a little bit of height, so I'm going to backfill it and get one more stone back there in the background, which is, I think, is going to be the cherry on top. To make it even better, we have some glass lily pipes back there, and we have a marine land canister filter. This canister filter is one that I've had for a while now. Actually, I had it set up at my parents' house in an aquarium that I recently brought back from their house, which is that one back there. It's a 65-gallon. If I'm being honest, with all my setups, I'm probably going to go the canister route, unless it's more of a plant grow out tank or maybe even a quarantine tank. I just really like the clean look of a canister filter with some glass lily pipes. So the progress might be a little bit slower because some of this stuff can get pretty pricey, but I think that's going to be the setup. Definitely going to be going the budget route as much as I can on most of these things, but some of the things I am going to be buying. And the reason why I can say that I'm going to go more of the budget route is because this is all Hardscape that I've actually gotten over the years. Fish tanks are something that I knew I was never going to quit, so I definitely decided everywhere I go I'm going to pick something up. These right here were a combination of myself and my dad on his fishing trips and stuff like that he picks up for me, so shout outs to him. And then these beautiful, beautiful rocks were actually from out in California. I did a little of a landscape job out there for a client that wanted to clean out his backyard fully, and he had a lot of big rocks. So I actually split this rock. So some of the angles might not look as natural as they should, but I think they look pretty good regardless. Looks kind of like an elephant stone, but I'm not 100% sure what kind of stone it is. And it has like some really nice white pieces in the inside that just look really good. You can kind of see it in that back one really nice. I just can't wait to see how it looks in water, because a lot of hardscape changes when you get water added to it. So once we get to that point, we'll see how it actually looks. So yeah, that's kind of the setup here that we got going on for these two fish tanks. They are for sure going to be progressing as we kind of go. You know, I might switch my mind on plants and stocking and all that good stuff, but we'll keep that on the later videos. Right now, we're just going to kind of get this one set up to a point that just needs plants. So let's get that going. I know, I gotta cut my yard. No good. But let's get some of this rinsed off. Probably gonna go fill up some of my lemongrass over there with this water. It's getting pretty clear now, but I think we still got a couple more times to do it. So after rinsing that gravel out, I don't want it to be this coarse. I definitely want to have a little bit more of a sandy mix to it as well. And I don't want it to be full sand. So I have a little bit of sand here that I've collected over the years. It has a little bit of aqua soil mixed in there, but that's going to be kind of our base layer to get some of that height that we need for that last stone. So let's mix some of that up. And once we get to this kind of consistency, that's what I was looking for. So we're going to get that added into the tank. I really like that placement of that last rock that I put there. It definitely didn't need a little bit of that height that I gave to it. Might have even needed a little bit more, but I think that's fine. Just in this corner, it feels like there's a little bit of emptiness there, but that's definitely where I'm going to put one of those stem plants or a really long grassy plant or something like that. So right now what we're going to do is I'm going to get some glue, some gel glue, where every rock meets. That's probably where I'm going to put some plants too to cover that up. And I think I'm going to adjust this rock a little bit. We're not really liking the placement of it. So let's get that going. As we continue pouring in the substrate and laying down the foundation for this tank, you might notice that the audio gets a little bit spicy, some clipping you might say, in some of the sections of the video, and that's my bad. Balancing mic levels turns out to be just as much of an art as aquascaping, and since this is my first video, we're definitely still getting our fins wet. We're working on dialing in the setup so every upload sounds better than the one before. Thanks for understanding and sticking around, and I hope you keep on watching the build come together. So just sit back and enjoy this relaxing aquascaping session. I actually really like how this tank turned out. The water's a little bit cloudy right now, but that should definitely be clearing up by tomorrow. But yeah, I love how it turned out. Nice. Tomorrow we'll get day 3 going. It's about 12:30 at night right now, so gotta get to bed and let's get day 3 going. So it's day 3 of having this beautiful 20-gallon rimless aquarium set up. I have all the hardscape in there, just rocks. I'm not going to do any kind of driftwood or any type of wood in this scape. I actually really like how it turned out. One of my best ones that I've made. But the plan for today is going to be to do a water change because the inside is looking a little bit foggy. The glass needs to be wiped down on the inside after all that debris that was floating around and all that stuff. So we're going to get that to a 50%. We're going to wipe it down. And while we have it there, I actually went to my local fish store and I decided to get a couple things. So I got these beautiful stem plants, a really bright red one, I believe some kind of rotala, and then this green one. I'm not 100% sure what it's called. You guys can let me know. That would be awesome. I didn't want to get too many because I do have some coming online, so that shipment should be here anytime soon. But yeah, I decided to get a few from there. They don't have a huge selection, but it's a local fish store, mom and pop shop kind of thing. And if you guys have one local to your area, you should definitely go visit them. Don't just go to the big, huge box stores. Definitely help out your local fish stores. Keep them going, and you know, you meet some great people there. I also got myself these tweezers here, so I can get those plants in there. Not sure what happened to the old ones I used to have, but nonetheless, I'm gonna need them, so I had to pick those up. And it came with this really nice case, and they fit my scissors pretty nice, so I'm gonna be able to keep them nice and fancy right here. Decided to get those couple things. But yeah, let's get started with this. Let's clean this all up, get this to about 50%, get those plants in there, fill it back up, and start the light cycle. Because as of now, I just had it off. Get the timer going for that. So probably gonna start off with like 5 hours or so, since there's not a lot of plants in there. But once my other plants come in, I'm definitely gonna be increasing that. So let's get that going. And just like that, day 1, 2, and 3 are over. The foundation is set. A quick water change, a few plants tucked in, and this setup is a wrap. Well, until we get our plants in, of course.
It's crazy how much a few stem plants completely transform the space. And I can't wait to see how it looks with the rest of the plants in there. We've still got a long way to go before this place is ready for fish. So make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and let's keep growing day by day.